What's going on, y'all? We are back on the water today, and we're doing something a little bit different than we normally do. We're on Lake St Clair, but it's pre-bass season, so I'm not looking for those big smallmouth, those sneaky largemouth. What am I trying to do today? Today, I'm trying to catch a few walleye. We got the new canoe U10 out and fully rigged out. We've got the Minn Kota power drive on the front. We got the graphs going. We got our trolling set up. I'm actually kind of running shy on rod holders, so instead of having two, I'll have one, and then I'll just be dragging another one the old manual way with my mitts, which is totally fine. We got the big 100 amp hour hooked up to the power drive, and then we've got the NK 180 Pro hooked up to the low pro underneath the seat. This rig right here is incredible, and it was super easy to set up. So using the gear pod, I was able to get some lights on there really easily. I've got two Naqua batteries on the inside powering everything, including the graph, which is honestly the easiest way to do it. You just stash those light little boys back in there. And then we got the power drive, so quick release plate makes that really easy to take on and off. You just unhook a few things and it's boom, off when you don't need it. Low pro battery underneath the seat is an absolute cheat code. Keeps you trimmed out very nicely and keeps the battery accessible. 360 swivel seat, stashed our 100 amp hour battery right back here, and it doesn't get in the way of our swivel seat, which we really like. And then we've got our 13 by 13 crate, and then today it doesn't need to do a lot of work because we're just bouncing on the bottom. So mostly sweater, snacks, and terminal. Rod holders here at the back, camera here at the back, and then the NK 180 Pro on the other cheat code, which is the quick release system. It makes taking this on and off so simple. I absolutely love this rig. It seems like there's not a lot to it, but it absolutely does everything very well. Handles rivers really good when you take everything off. Handles the lakes when you just want maybe the trolling motor, and then when you want everything for a spot like Lake St Clair, you can handle a little bit of chop on a 10-footer because of how, gosh dang, stable this thing is. So we're taking the rig out. We're just keeping it easy, guys. Like, I'm not a great walleye fisherman, but I know if I drag a bottom bouncer through there for long enough, I will luck into 1 to 5, okay? And if I get my 5, I'm having a freaking day. Wish me some luck. We're gonna catch some fish. We're gonna have a little fun. Maybe we'll have a little dinner afterwards. Let's get after it. And if you don't know who we are the Aggressively Average Anglers. I am Paul. Jeff is working. Like actual work, not this work. But we are Aggressively Average Anglers, and what do? We test gear, we catch fish, we have fun, and we try and make sure that you guys make informed decisions about what gear you're using, what baits you're using, and we try and do a little edutainment. We want you to have fun and learn something at the same time. And heck, we're on the same journey. We're aggressively average. I'm not a professional. I am you. I'm just having fun doing this as often as I can when I'm supposed to be sleeping. All right, now let's go fishing. Well, let's get this puppy launched. As you can see, we're dealing with some nasty soup. We'll figure it out. But first, safety precaution. Let's get ready to handle this business. Like pushing a bucket of water uphill. Woo! Okay. Okay. Gotta get through the slop. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas, baby. Okay. Woo! That was some nasty right there. Let's do what we're supposed to be doing, shall we? We'll just let that trolling motor take us where we're supposed to go. All right, so we made it out to the big lake. Let's get the trolling motor stowed away. Got the unit on. Now it's time to power up the NK. Let's get our tether going. Safety first. If you get kicked out of one of these, believe me, you're gonna wish that you had this thing tied to your ankle looking for. Now we got the stern mount motor rolling. What does that mean? It's time to get out there. This is how we're gonna control ourselves. We're looking for a steady 2 to 2.4 mile per hour troll. And that is how we're gonna get dialed on that speed and find those fish. But we gotta get to where we're going first. So we're gonna use the NK 180 Pro. I do have it on 100% because I'm an impatient person, but we're gonna get out there. We're going about 5 miles an hour right now. Again, Lake St Clair, 5-10 mile per hour winds, muddy as heck day. We're gonna get something bright and flashy. We're gonna get them out there trolling. Let's go. All right, we're in 5.5 feet of water. I need like another 5 feet before I'm gonna really start fishing. But because I got my hands free and I can steer with just my 1 foot, I'm gonna get my rods set up. We're gonna tie on our baits. We're gonna get prepped up, ready to drop. So let's get after that. The water's a little murky, so we got this Berkeley crawler harness. Crawler harness, some I'm gonna throw a worm or a minnow or some kind of bait on, and it's gonna drag behind this bottom bouncer. So this end is attached to my rod. This drags along the bottom, keeps it on the bottom, and then I'm gonna tie this to this one right here, and it's just gonna drag a few feet behind, spin around, be flashy, and hopefully draw me a big bite. I'm gonna drop one down first on my rod holder over here. I'm gonna let that hang out on its lonesome. I'm gonna cast another one over the side, and I'm just gonna hold on to it. And we're gonna repeat that process, checking depth, looking for fish marks, and just try and drag it through the fishiest spots we can find on graph. Keep our fingers crossed. Let's tie 'em up. Let's grab a crawler. Oh yeah, juice, eh? Baby night crawler. This one's got 2 hooks, which I like the 2 hook ones. So I'll have to go twice in the front, once right at the front there, wrap them around. Then this one goes in the middle. I just do once in the back. Now, if you've never dropped one of these before, it can be pretty easy, but there are a couple things you'll want to know. So first of all, you got to get your speed dialed first, right from the start. So I'm gonna get moving here. I'm gonna get facing the direction I want to troll. So there's like a shelf here. I've got it on my graph. There's like a shelf here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go along this shelf where it starts to drop off. And I am seeing some looks like perch and stuff down there. But I want to be going 3.8 miles an hour, too fast. There we go. We are locked in at 2.2. 2.3. All right, we're good. So now what I'm gonna do is, I've got it like in my hand, right? So that holding the worm back here. What I don't wanna do is I don't wanna get tangled when I drop it. So what I do is I put this in the water, I let that blade get going. So now both pieces are in the water, it's way behind me. And now I'm just gonna slowly open that bail. Remember, we're in 10 feet of water, so I'm gonna let that get down to the bottom. And I'm just managing the line so that there's tension, and then I'll feel it when it's at the bottom. Now this one is gonna go a little further back. There, so I think we have hit bottom. Now, I'm just gonna hold it here because I don't want it right behind the boat. I want it like maybe 20 yards behind the boat. All right, so that's one rod. Let's get this other one set up. Increase our chances. You can have yourself a snack. If you got more rod holders than I do, which that's on me, but if you got enough rod holders, you can go ahead and do nothing. This is hands-free, do nothing fishing, and then you just wait. Wait for that right fish, that right time. You're just gonna do laps. Think NASCAR. I'm gonna find a good spot, I'm gonna run ovals around it. Bam, 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 back and forth. Catch fish, we're hitting that spot again. We'll go up a couple hundred yards, spin around, come back. And we'll just keep doing this until we fill the limit. Enjoy the sunshine. Have a good day. Oh no. Yep, that's fish. There we go. All right, y'all, we got the first one on. And this medium light is struggling. Oh, let's go. That thing is pulling too hard. That's gotta be a sheephead. Let's go. Maybe this is gonna be a sheephead video? I really don't wanna break off. Holy crap, dude. This thing is fighting like an MFer. There we go. Come on up, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, is that a catfish? It's a cat. We might keep that. Whoa, we might just keep that too. Come here, bro. Come here, bro. Oh yeah, there we go. Fish in the boat. Whoo! Look, I know people get like super mad when they catch catfish. I am not. Like, if I'm catching a fish, I am happy. Is it a walleye? No. Is this something to be mad about? Absolutely not. Beautiful keeper. If you were into that. My son is very much into that. If there's a fish that you can eat at all for any reason, he is down. Let's show you the secret. Oh, true. You gotta watch out for the fins. If you get barbed by one of these things, you're not having a great day. We're gonna wait for a walleye, but dude, check that guy out right there. What's up, brother? All right, bruh. Be free. All right. Don't tell my son. He will kick my butt. He's screaming at me for a month. Like, Dad, caught a catfish. We wouldn't let me eat it. What the? He is that guy, dude. He is that guy. All right. That's one. That was about 3 minutes of waiting. Let's go. Let's keep heading out. Let's try and get another one. Bro, I've probably been dragging this. Ah, no! Okay, you're a guy. I get it. All right. I've probably been dragging this little silver perch for forever. I guarantee he's been on there for 20 minutes and I had no idea. I'm sorry, bro. Not intentional. That is one thing. If you're not getting action on your rod in like every 5 or 10 minutes, like you gotta check your stuff. You just gotta check your stuff because you probably have a little perchy hanging out, and he ain't get bit by nobody. Ugh. All right, let's try again. Get back out there. That's fish on right there, guys. There we go. Been fighting rollers for 15 minutes, waiting on this fish. That feels more like a walleye. I'm not getting like a ton of fight. He's not pulling me down. Come on, baby. Be a walleye. Be a walleye. Be a walleye. They just roll over and play dead. That's what I need. Let's go. Yes, little jack, little jack. Come here, dog. Get over here. Oh, yeah. Got him. Got him, got him, got him, got him. Let's go. So there's a beautiful walleye. Nothing big, but you know what? These ones taste the best. You want the little jacks. You do not want the big dogs. I ain't mad about it. You're going in the cooler, buddy. Baby. There we go. This one feels a little slow. Stay on. Did I lose him? We lost him. Oh my gosh. No way, dude. We definitely had one on. No. Okay, I don't know if this is a fish or weeds, but I'm hearing drag. I'm not feeling a fight. It's gotta be weeds, but oh, I think it's perch. Dude, yes. Let's go. Species count going up. Species count going up. Yeah, dude. What's up? Look, not many people get hyped over a perch. I do. I am that guy. That's a fatty. That's an eater right there. And, dude, going in the boat. Never mad about a perch going in the boat. Dude, what's up? So far, so good. Let's go. I'll take like 5 more perch, 2 more walleye. I'll take that. And I'll take what I got because I'm happy where we're at. As long as this guy doesn't run me over. We got another boat in here. Dude, it's getting busy out here. I wonder if they're looking at me being like, that guy knows what he's doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Do not follow me. All right, so we're at that critical point. It's 2 o'clock. I gotta get back, hang out with the kids. So I'm gonna get the kayak back home. There's a really cool spot coming up here where there's like a steep drop. I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna spin around, troll on my way home. If we catch one more, great. If not, honestly, what a time to be alive. Like, at what other point in history, the answer is never, do you have like a trolling motor on the front of a 10-foot kayak, a stern mount motor on that same kayak, electronics, full electronics package on that same kayak, and you can do everything from chase bass in a river or in a local pond or a big tournament, or you can come out on a place like Lake St Clair, big water, big winds, and catch some freaking fish. We did catch ourselves a couple keepers, got some delicious food, snacks for the kids. We'll have a great time. And dude, I had fun. I love being out here. It's just, you can't beat it. You really cannot beat it. Even when the weather is not cooperating, I got fish marks everywhere, and all I got to do is figure out the right bait. Not the smash fest that I was hoping for, but a heck ton of fun nonetheless. I'm gonna spin this ship around. We're gonna head home. Smiles on our faces. Thanks for following along, you guys. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Aggressively Average Anglers YouTube channel. Come check out our videos. We post 2 every single week here on YouTube. You can follow us on Instagram, Aggressively Average Anglers. Same exact thing. We do gear reviews, unboxings, fishing videos, everything in between. And you can come check out our lives Wednesdays, 8:15 p.m. Eastern. We have a ton of fun there. We'd love to answer questions about rigging out kayaks, answer questions about baits, techniques, tactics, gear, whatever it is you want to chit chat about, even if it's the heckin' newest Dragon Ball Z movie, I don't care. Wednesdays, 8:15 p.m. Eastern. It's our live. It's a ton of fun on YouTube. Come check it out. Hang out with us. And we'll catch you on the next video. See you guys.